Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Magic Bricks Run Up to Budget Discussion 2017. Our endeavor is to trigger a buy and bring back consumer confidence in the real estate market. Today we have Mr. A.Nawaz Hussain. Mr. Hussain is a director at South India Shelters Private Limited. He brings along with him a heady mix of youth and potent experience that is garnered through the varied education background that he is blessed with through his formative years in hospital management, software architecture, culminating with a management degree in finance and marketing. Mr. Hussain, welcome on board.
Good morning.
Sir, this is a run-up to discussion series we are going ahead with. My very first question to is, what are your expectations from the Union Budget 2017 this year?
Okay, we have few points that we can expect out of the budget. I will give one point. The first point that I would like to tell you is the rate of interest, which has come down already at 8.6%. That will come down further after post the budget. Okay, this will come down. This has to come down at least another 1%, so that the housing industry gets a great fillip out of it, and like more people start buying, and the existing inventory across India is like absorbed. This will actually give a great fillip to the total economy as such. This is one point which I wanted to tell you. If you look at the SBI report, after the reduction from 9.2% to 8.6% in the rate of interest, their inquiries has tripled. So this goes on to show that there are a great level of still people interested in investing in residential space, and people have been waiting for a long time, say about 2 years, to wait and see what is happening, what is going to happen. And the recent demonetization, they were totally confused about what is going to happen to the real estate, and they were still further waiting. And then once the rate of interest came down, they started looking at various options that they have. But still, the effect is going to take for another 3 months or so before they can really start. Because anybody who starts inquiring for a property, he takes a lead time of at least 3 months to 6 months. When the market was good, the lead time was about 2 months. Now it is about 6 months. So this is getting shorter now because of the rate of interest reduction. So this is one point which I wanted to tell you. Shall I go to the next point? The next point is about, the ADAB, the present ADAB, which is applicable only for 50 square meter houses, which are in a standalone project. For example, if you have a 5-acre plot where you are promoting only affordable house, a maximum cap of 50 square meter, that particular project is applicable for ADAB. Now, this I expect that the government will now increase this to 80 square meter.
Okay.
To encourage more lower and middle class people to invest in the residential.
Right.
Make it more affordable to them by giving the ADAB soap to the builders. Now, another point to add to this is why not a block inside the project, a larger project which is about 20 acres, can have a few blocks of affordable blocks, which can have the ADAB status. Now, this particular thing can be seriously thought about in the budget, and this can be a possibility that they can look at it, this benefit to the developers, which will be passed on to the end users. Demonetization, yes. For the past 2 months, if you see, I'm a developer basically from Chennai, and we have projects in Chennai and Trichy. So if you look at the tax, I mean the ticket size of 30 to 60 lakh rupees, predominantly for bank loan. Somehow with great difficulty they manage 20% margin amount, right? So there is no question of the black coming into real estate in this particular space. So by and large, as a developer, SAS has not felt the pinch of the lesser sale volume. Of course, there were a lot of queries coming out from the clients which we had to explain to them, but then we never had a major impact because of this demonetization, because of the fact that most of them are bank loan, clients.
Right.
Yeah, but overall, if you see, for example, the investors, they came out saying that why should I invest now? Let me wait for 3 to 6 months time and see how the market takes a turn. So that space we did have, the investments coming in a slow fashion. So this is also again bound to change because of the lower reduction rate which we are expecting in the budget.
Right.
Yeah. The fourth point which I wanted to come out is definitely I think because of this demonetization, the government has I mean, the public is expecting by and large for the maximum cap of 4 lakh rupees to be the income level of 4 lakh up to 4 lakh rupees to have that income tax benefit from the present 2.5 lakh rupees. So this I feel is quite inevitable, and I think government will be doing 4 lakh rupees as a income tax benefit slab.
Certainly, certainly, sir. This is one of the high expectations from the consumer as well. Magic Bricks recently did a poll on this as well. There are about 38% of consumers really expect this to happen from 2,50,000 limit. They would like it to increase it to 3.5 lakh to 4 lakh rupees. And there are some more of 34% of people who actually expected to, rise up to 5 lakh rupees. The limit should rise up to 5 lakh rupees. There is a small bunch of people, 14%, who says that there will be no change. They expect no change. But actually, consumer are really, expecting this to happen as well to support this.
Even the builders are expecting this to happen, and certainly my gut feeling is that this is bound to happen.
Right.
Like based on the facts that demonetization has taken place, and the end user has already taken a hit on that.
Right.
So definitely, this is going to give a great fillip if government is seriously considering of raising the limit to 4 lakh rupees.
So this, sir, as far as the Chennai market is concerned, you talked about the demonetization did not had an impact on Chennai market.
Yes.
It did not have.
Especially in the ticket sizes of 30 lakhs to 80 lakh rupees. Now this is where the real end user comes in to buy his first home or as a second home, and he is highly dependent on the bank loan. When the bank comes into picture, he is expecting a 80% loan from the bank, so that he also gets the tax benefit as well as saving on the rental on a rented house which he is paying. Right now, taking this, I mean, contributing at 20% becomes a great challenge for him. And where is the question of black money coming into picture for this kind of end user? So this particular segment has definitely there were a segment of people who got confused because of the demonetization, and they were busy standing in the queues for getting their a cash for the day-to-day thing. But life has settled down after the first 15 odd days, and there has been it has been normal. To my knowledge, to my team, nobody comes and talks about demonetization, the real estate, what is going to happen. Nobody is talking about that now.
Right. Mr. Hussain, we're going to close this session now, but I would like you to quickly just conclude this session with a quick points that you are actually, you said that in detail. Just quickly reiterate those points again to our consumers. What exactly you are expecting from budget 2017?
First and foremost is for the end user, the slab to be raised to 4 lakh rupees, which that is one. Second is the 80 for up to 80 square meter, not just on a standalone project, but on the blocks inside the project which has got budget housing. And number three is the rate of interest should further come down to give a great fillip to the entire economy. It will be a major boost.
So these are the 3 points you think that it's going to be very important for Indian real estate industry. if this can happen.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Hussain, for your time. Thank you, consumers, for listening us out there. Sir, we really hope that this budget really comes up with these 3 important points which can really turn up the Indian real estate market. Good luck to Indian real estate market, sir. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much. Bye.